Photo session with Brahmanand Kori.
This lioness is part of a pride called the Black Rock Pride, and we started following them from early in the morning, from about 6. And I think this picture was taken at maybe 10:30. So they looked really hungry. So we were following them, and we really thought that they're going to hunt now. And this pride of lions is known for hunting buffaloes, which is a bit unusual for lions. I mean, quite some lions do, but buffaloes are an animal that everyone is scared of. And even the lions are scared of, and sometimes they even may get injured and die. But this pride is really hunting buffaloes all the time. So when we were following the pride, and whenever they come across a herd, they have a strategy in place. So there are many lions. This pride is about 15 lions. So they all come from different directions and try to surround the buffalo. So there were three buffaloes at this scene, and eventually two of them fled away by looking at the lions, but one of them stayed. So that one lion was targeted, and eventually they started chasing the buffalo. And I was focusing on the buffalo, and when the lioness jumped on it, I started clicking. That's how I got the shot. This leopard, in Masai Mara, most of the animals have names, right? Because after a point, when they're young, they start displaying certain characters. Like, for example, this leopard, her name is Lorian. So in the local language, when they say Lorian, it means a tree. It's the name of a tree. So this leopard likes to hang around a tree, and that's why she's been named Lorian. And one morning we got news. We heard on the radio that this leopard has been spotted. So we went to the scene, and then we could see her beautifully. We saw her climb up, and then she came and she sat on this branch, and it was the morning golden light. So it was a perfect lighting, and the perfect animal, my favorite animal. And yeah, it was a beautiful scene. Now this is again the Black Rock Pride, and they were walking along the road, and we had stopped our vehicle just in front of them, and they were going to cross our vehicle and go. And I was lying very low with my camera, and I had a wide angle lens on. So the lion was actually pretty close to me, and this was shot at 24 mm. And I love this photo because of the fact that this lion is looking straight into the camera, and it shows how curious, that look it's giving. One morning, yeah, on one morning, we were just in the vehicle, and we were just going around, and we spotted these elephants. So what happened? There was a few hyenas were running towards this elephant calf because they wanted to hunt it. So that is when the mother got all protective, and they were going towards more bushy area. And just before that, we were in front of them, and I managed to get this picture. Initially I did not even think that this picture was good, because the lighting was a bit too dark and harsh. But later on I edited it, and I think it's really good right now. This is the lilac breasted roller. It is, the national bird of Kenya, and it's the most colorful bird. Like in India, you have other birds from the roller family, but there's no bird as colorful as this one. And you can see it. You'll see it a lot in Kenya. So this we specifically wanted to get a flight shot. So we were waiting for the bird to fly, and because of the camera that I use, it has an advanced autofocusing technology, and it's called animal eye detect and autofocus tracking. So it will simply track the bird as and when it flies. You have to be focused, and your focus button should be on. So that's how I got the shot. We were waiting for it to fly, and after it started flying, you have to keep on following the bird with your lens. This image was shot again in Masai Mara, and in Masai Mara, it's not very common to see rhinos, because their population isn't that much, and because the area is also huge of Masai Mara, so it's not that common to see rhinos. So one day, when we left for the drive in the evening, my guide asked me that there's been a rhino spotted with the calf, but it's pretty far away. Do you want to go there? So I wasn't sure what to say because we weren't sure that we were going to see the rhino, but it was a risk that we took, right? So it wasn't guaranteed that we were going to see this rhino. But when we reached the spot, we looked around for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then this is the mother and even the calf. They came out. We even saw the calf drink the milk from the mother, and it was beautiful. This is again a lion, part of a coalition of 5 lions, and lions are very lazy. They sleep about 16 to 20 hours a day. So when you spot a lion and you see that they're sleeping, they're probably not going to get up soon unless they haven't eaten. So similarly, these lions were just lazing around, and I thought that instead of taking a picture with my camera, because the lion is just closing his eyes and he's just sitting there, maybe I should get a picture showing how close we get to animals and the proximity that we see them from. This is really unexpected because uh, a few days before leaving for the safari, I got to know that Dean Schneider is coming to Kenya. And for a fact, one of my close friends and the person I did a photo safari with, who taught me wildlife photography, his name is Parit Shah. Parit Shah was the one who was actually going to take Dean Schneider around Masai Mara. So, because of Parit, we got a chance to even meet Dean and have a word with him. Dean had a team with him, and then they were all shooting a vlog, covering the experience in Masai Mara. So yeah, and then I even asked him about the difference between the lions in South Africa and the lions in Kenya. Yeah, so he told me that generally the lions are a bit huge in South Africa. They have a bit bigger mane. Yeah, so it is definitely so amazing to meet him. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.